Hello, Planeswalkers. Welcome to Battling with Tasigur. I'll be your player. My name is Tasigur, aka the Golden Fang, aka the Opulent One, aka the Dragon's Necklace, aka Delve Daddy. In this episode, I'll continue Stage 2 of the Eldritch Moon Friendly Sealed League on MTGO. Page, zombie. My current record is 4-0, with a capable blue-green emerge deck, and I'm about to battle in match number 5. Can I extend my undefeated streak to 5? I'ma find out. And away I go. Okay, this hand's terrible. I gotta throw this one back. I need something new. One island, all that junk, ain't gonna cut it. Oh, second hand is just as terrible. Not worse, because it's one card less. Time to mulligan down to 5 and pray. Well, this hand's playable. I gotta keep it. Throw the emissary back on top. Hope to draw my third land. Cast a partisan. Cast an emissary. Cast a maniac. Emerge a lurker. That's my brilliant plan. See if I have time to get there. Opponent plays a swamp. I draw the emissary, drop a forest, pass the turn. Opponent plays a second swamp. Not sure if they're on 2 colors, what their second color is. His hope it takes him a lot of time to get there, so I'm hoping for them. Hoping it takes a long time. I draw my third land. That means I'm rolling next turn. That's a good sign. My opponent drops a third swamp. Taps 3 of them. Thraben, Foul Bloods. That's 3-2. That's gonna hurt. 3 power is pretty significant. I draw Vexing Scuttler. Not really what I wanted to see. So my plan is unchanged. Cast a Partisan. I think I'll block the Foul Bloods. Yep. Yeah, 3 damage adds up quickly. And trade 1 for 1 here. This opens the door for the emissary. Now the door closed, quick. Go call his accomplice. Not as threatening as the 3 power Foul Blood, so that's for sure. Alright, draw 4th land. Play it. I'm gonna cast the Maniac. Let's get a few bodies on the battlefield. We're in turn 4. Both my opponent and I are still at 20 life. See if my opponent attacks. Yep. They're probably gonna cast a blocker. I'm not blocking. Nothing good to block with. I want to emerge the Maniac and attack with the Eldrazi token. 1 Willow. I draw a captive. So my opponent played a 3-2 haste that they did not attack with. Not sure what that's all about. I'm gonna attack with my Eldrazi token. Don't care about it. It's just a token creature. That's it. No blocks. I get in there for 3. That's good. And I emerge the lurker. If my opponent is not going to attack with a hasty creature, I will put it back on top of the library. Give my opponent one more chance to get it right. Although, now I put a lurker in their way. See what happens. Nothing. No attacks. The Morn Willow comes back. So I blanked my opponent for a turn. That's good. I draw a Wretched Griff. That's pretty fun. I'm gonna attack with everything. See what happens. Then play the emissary. So I can emerge the Griff. Okay, not unanticipated. Opponent trades a zombie for the token. Takes 5, goes down to 12. I run out the emissary, and, well, 3 much needed lands going in the bottom of the library. But I will take the snapper, why not? Opponent taps 4 swamps and puts the 2/2 zombie token onto the battlefield. Not afraid of that either. My lurker is still boss. Well, I draw a summary dismissal and And because I still have boss on the battlefield, I'm going to attack and leave up the mana for that dismissal. Yeah, there we go. 2 for 1 block. I will trade the lurker for both of those creatures. And I can counter any follow-up play. Tempted to play the captive, but nope. Nope, counter the play. What's this? Here we go. Yeah, good job. Summary dismissal. That Constrictor has reach. Reach blocks the Griff. My opponent has 4 cards in hand. That's plenty to discard to the Noose Constrictor, so gone. I draw a Lash Reed Lurker. Well, I'm gonna send an emissary over to my opponent, see if we can't work things out. Turns out we can't, so my opponent's gonna take 1. And I'm going to emerge the Griff. Now the good news is, if I draw a land off this Griff, I can also cast the captive. See what happens. Boom, sacrifice the emissary. Get myself a token, draw myself a card. Yeah, there's the land. There we go. Captive value down. And drop a land, so I draw a card and cast 3 creatures. Yeah, that's cool. That's a cool play. My opponent follows it up with a Cryptolith Fragment. Well, that's gonna do a little bit of damage to both of us. Not sure how much it's gonna help. Certainly doesn't block. I draw a Grapple with the Past. Well, that turns on the Snapper. That's good. So we attack with the turn them all sideways button, except for the one with Defender. Get in there for 6. Opponent's down to 5. Now I tap the captive in all 5 lands and run out the Snapper. That means Grapple with the Past will probably win me the game next turn. Probably. Mana tapped, damage being done. Down to 4 for my opponent. I'm down to certain death on the Griff. Yeah. Don't think that saves you. Nope, opponent goes up to 6. I'm down to 15. I draw a forest. I'm gonna get the Griff back with the Grapple with the Past, and then attack with the Snapper. And the Eldrazi token. Oh, and my opponent scoops. It's a good scoop. It's a good scoop. Alright. Sideboard options. I like it the way it is. Didn't see much worth sideboarding for, nothing exciting to replace. We're gonna try this again. Okay. Ooh. Well, I'm keeping it, but it's a risky keep. I got no early plays. But I got both colors of mana. That was a dumb keep. Well, I luck out. I draw a Cultist. My opponent's deck didn't seem all that fast. No swamps this time. What's going on, opponent? Ooh, I draw a Snapper. That's bad. That's terrible. It's coming out at the end of my turn. Grapple with the Past. Grabs the swamp. Cryptolith Fragment coming in early. That makes me want to race. Can't race. I got a Cultist. That's it. But I'm gonna cast it. I'm gonna do the best I can. Hey, Cultist, go sideways. Yeah, I know you gotta wait 1 turn. Relax. My opponent drops a Sanitarium and then a Ghoulcaller's Accomplice. Oh, it's gambling time. Do I attack? Yeah. I don't think my opponent's gonna block. I call a bluff. I think my opponent will attack back in. I don't think my opponent wants me drawing a card, so I'm hoping I can sneak 2 points of damage in here before I emerge one of the lurkers. No, I ain't sneaking nothing in. Nope. Bye, cultist. What am I gonna draw? Ooh, a Stitchwing I can't cast till next turn. Well, I gambled and lost. It's how you lose a bet. Well, no follow-up plays for my opponent, though, so I am not going to get too punished by it. That's exciting. Play the Forest, tap it all, play the Stitchwing. And in response, my opponent activates the Sanitarium. I'm cool with that. So I draw a Cultist, and I'm going to get rid of the Snapper. So much more to be doing with my mana than casting that thing. I always get it back later with Grapple with the Past if I have to, but there'll be better targets. Ooh, okay. Off the discard, my opponent casts Twins of the Estate. Cannot block my Stitchwing, though. Cannot block my Stitchwing. But it can attack into my Stitchwing. Now I'm gonna block. I get blown out here to some kind of combat trick. My opponent has 5 cards in hand, but I don't know, I want to see the trick. Still have a Grapple with the Past. And the trick comes after combat. Boon of Emrakul will kill Stitchwing. 1/1 trade, but I negated 1 attack, so that's okay. Inexorable Blob. Okay, that thing's disgusting. Waxing Moon is no help here. Maybe a good game to sideboard that out, actually. Yeah, that blob is gonna hurt. Yeah, the Sanitarium's gonna make it all possible. I draw a turn aside. I'm gonna ditch the Waxing Moon. My opponent's gonna ditch a Swamp, turn Delirium on. That's what I figured. Here comes the blob. And the blob's friend. And a pretty cute set of vampires. And they're gonna take half my life total. Boom. Oh, down to 9. 1 attack. I'll grapple with the Past before the end of my opponent's turn and pray. Grab the Stitchwing. Flies over the blob, blocks the blob. It's about the best I got. Draw a Forest. Get in an attack. Swing in with the Cultist for a free 2 points of damage. And then we're gonna emerge the Lurker. Put the blob back on top. And hopefully that stops the blobbing. Bye, Cultist. Your devotion is appreciated. Especially since it draws me cards. And boom, see ya, blob. Wait a minute. Mana being tapped. What's going on? Oh! Woodcutter's Grit. Nah, hexproof. Well, the blob's staying. The blob's staying. Okay, well, I'm gonna take 6. No, I don't know. I don't think I can get out of this one. So the blob attacks, and I block the blob and take 9. I'm at 8. Well done. That 1 grit. That 1 grit did it. Okay. Do some sideboarding. Alright, let's bring back in Summary Dismissal and take out 1 turn aside. That should be good. Okay. Oh, it's another risky keeper, but I have to. I got quite a few draws will help me with the Eldritch Evolution. My opponent plays a Forest. And I draw a Maniac. Well, as long as I survive, I should get there. Play that on turn 4. Have the Lurker or Eldritch Evolution to go with it after that. That's it. Slow train to victory. Here comes Tasigur. Riding the slow train. Well, now my opponent is flooded on the forests. No mountain, no swamp, none of these other colors I've seen. I keep drawing land myself, but I ain't hating it. In response to my Maniac, my opponent grapples with the past. Ooh, Voldaran Pariah in the graveyard. I gotta take the swamp. That's good news. They play the swamp so they can cast. What is it? What do you got? Ghoul Caller's Accomplice. Well, that blocks my token effectively. Yep. I draw a Foul Emissary. That's what I was looking to draw. But I'm gonna attack with the token. I'm gonna try and start a tempo thing going here. Yeah, it's better value for my opponent. But I gotta ride this out. So I'm gonna ditch the Maniac for probably a 6/6 pig. Yeah, let's get the big pig. Let's do it. That's what I want. I want a giant pig. Opponent plays a Sanitarium. I got plenty of forest to discard to that. That'll help me more than it'll help my opponent, I hope. Graph Rats blocks the pig once. I draw a Partisan. First we attack with a pig, see what happens. You gonna jump with the rats? Come on, jump with the rats. No jump. In for 6. That's good. Out comes the Emissary. Let's set up another creature play and the Lurker. Well, wouldn't you know? It's the pig's brother. Grab him. Sending a Provision or a Drag Under to the bottom, but that's okay. Also have enough mana to run out the Partisan. So let's do that. There's the red. Okay. Now that my opponent's all junned out, see what happens. Ooh, Somberwald Stag. What's it gonna fight? Emissary? It's a good target. Bye, Emissary. Looks like we won't be emerging any giant spaghetti creatures out of you. But that's okay. Big Pig 1 and Big Pig 2. Okay, draw the Summary Dismissal. Yeah, let's hold that up for the next play. Big Pig 1 is still Big Boss on the battlefield. Yep, there you go. Trade the rats this time. Okay, you can attack with the Stag. I'm still at 20. Just gonna hold up the Dismissal. See what happens. No spells. Well, that's good news. Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Get in there, pig. Oh, here we go. Oh, discard in the middle of combat. Sketchy. Yeah, I draw land, pitch a land. And there's the twins. Well, I'm gonna ruin my opponent's day. There'll be no gang blocking today. I'm gonna dismiss the twins. Just summary dismissal. Just both of you. See you later. Yeah, so the opponent chooses not to block with the Stag. Comes down to 8. Play an island. And pass the turn, see what happens. A lot of mana. What do we got? Certain death on the pig. Well, that's why I grabbed his brother. My opponent will go up to 10. I'm down to 18. Does my opponent attack yet? Nope, no attacks. Doesn't want to get hit with a Partisan. It's funny. I draw an island. I'm suddenly on a land train. Let's Run out the pig. There we go. Deja vu, buddy. What do you got, Mr. Opponent? Another boon of Emrakul. That's not gonna get me a wolf token. It's okay. I forgive you, opponent. I mean, you didn't know. You didn't know how much I like the wolf tokens. So I draw yet another island, and I'm lucky to have Big Boss on the battlefield at the moment. But I'm gonna straight hardcast the lurker. Put it on. I know it can come back onto the battlefield, just fight the lurker and kill it, but then it will also die. We're gonna see the grit. Yeah, it's the grit. Well, so it cancels the lurker's ability. And it also negates my attack, because I'm not attacking into a 7/6 hexproof. Knowing it'll be a 4/3 again next turn. So my opponent buys themselves a nice turn. Yeah, mark off Crusader. Ooh, okay. Opponent's buying themselves even more time here. I had to stop drawing land. Boom, so there we go, land. Ask and ye shall receive. Well, I'm gonna turn the 6/6 sideways. Get in there, sideways. Double block is a 2-for-1. No blocks. My opponent's down to 4. It's good. If I can sneak something by, I win. What do we got? Terrarian. I'm not confident that's gonna save my opponent. Ooh, attacking with just the lifelinker. I want to block and get it out of the way. Yeah. My opponent will gain 4 life once. I'm okay with that. I still got the big pig. And I draw a lurker to replace it. That's just dynamite. That is just dragon jewelry. Turn the 6/6 sideways. Blocking with the stag. Now you have to, opponent, don't you? You're in it. You're in it now. Whoa. Well, it's still a 2-for-1. I can't hate it. My opponent borrows malevolence, pumps the stag, weakens the pig. And I'm gonna have to bounce a Terrarian. It's okay, I'm gonna do it. Lurker comes in, Terrarian goes on top of my opponent's library, and let's see, I wonder what my opponent drew this turn. Oh, it was a Terrarian. Here we go. What's the last card? Oh, it's not. It's not the last card. Playing the accomplice's ability from the graveyard. Well, that zombie will be gone in a second. I draw a turn aside. That's not bad. That'll protect the lurker. That's good. Okay with that. I got plenty of blue mana to leave up for it. Opponent's at 3. Gotta get in there. I don't know why my opponent didn't block, but I like it. Terrarian goes in the graveyard. All sorts of delirium. Midnight scavengers. That's gonna delay things. You gonna get graph rats? It's the graph rats. I'm gonna have to beat a giant 2-card Eldrazi. Seems like it's gonna have to happen. Oh, land. Even with that guy, I reached Sanitarium. Land, land, land. Plenty of it. So now the zombie blocks. Yeah, there you go. I'm at 18 though. I got time. I got time. Oh, Noose Constrictor. That's gonna hurt. Not that bad. Yeah, this is the Graph Rats. My opponent only has 1 card in hand, and that weakens the Noose Constrictor considerably. But we're gonna get a Chittering Host here. And it can't attack. That's the good news. Yep, didn't want to. More land. I got 5 land and a turn aside. My entire opulent palace for a creature. There we go, opponent. That's it. You're helping me out way more than you're helping yourself here. Yeah, there we go. I'm gonna get rid of one of these lands. What are you, Forest? See ya. Got 4 of you already. So y'all gone. A recruit is in. I'm in business. Next turn. A Morn Willow with haste. Is it coming in? Is it crashing in? You're crash in, Morn Willow. Nope, just the host. It's okay. I like that. Let me take the 5. It's got menace. Can't block it anyway. Ooh, an occultist. My clock goes red, but that's okay. I'm hoping to win well before it matters. Here we go. Cultist down. And then Recruiter down. And then drop an island. And that leaves 1 mana up for turn aside, 3 mana up to activate the Recruiter. And I gotta crash in with this Lurker. My opponent has to block. They have to. Yeah, there you go. Oh, there you go. And I'm gonna do it. Yeah, I'm gonna do it to the Morn Willow, make sure it's dead, and then to the News Constrictor, so if my opponent wants to save it, they have to discard. I'm gonna draw a card and I draw the second Cultist. Oh, this is good. Opponent, that Sanitarium's been so nice. Oh, it's been so lovely for me here, helping me get through all these floods. It's good. It looks like I'm in bad shape, but I'm in great shape. Oh, the blob. I'm not in that good a shape. Yeah, it's okay. We're gonna go find the win right here. Recruiter, what are we gonna win with? Oh, Wretched Grip. That's beautiful. Beautiful. That thing pops right out of a cultist's chest real nice. Draw a Waxing Moon. It's not really gonna help here, but that's okay. I got no attacks, so I get right into the Griff. Well, I'll play the other cultist first, why not? Sacrifice that one, because it doesn't have haste. That's right, I'm punishing a blue creature for not having haste. I'm mean. Draw a Forest, draw a Stitchwing. I mean, I love drawing cards, too, you know? I mean, that's just why I gotta do it. Sacrifice the cultist to the Griff, draw 2 cards. That's how it happens. So what can my opponent do about my flyer? I'm gonna search for an answer. I'm gonna get rid of a Forest. I can do that all day. Oh, you're gonna answer the flyer. Keep finding, keep digging. Oh, drag under for me. Oh, the gas just keeps coming off that Sanitarium. I'm losing my mind in that place. Ironic. Yeah, we go big time attack here. I like this attack. See, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1 combat trick though, I gotta block. Block the ooze. 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, it should do it. I don't think I can. Yeah, there we go. Yep, that was enough to survive. Attack back with the Griff for the win. Delve Daddy wins the match. I am victorious. But how did I play? Did I leave a few great plays on the table? Did I make any zombie-headed mistakes? Let me know. Post your strategy in the comments below. Page zombie. Thanks, peoples. That ends this episode of Battling with Tasigur on TasigurTV. Delve into more fun with me next episode when I battle in match number 6 of the Sealed League to conclude Stage 2 and more. If you enjoyed this episode, please like and share. If you did not enjoy this episode, please dislike and share. Please feel obligated to comment below. Subscribe to stay up to date on the latest from TasigurTV, and I'll see you next adventure. Love always, Tasigur.